Welcome tech lovers, Ibrar here. Today I am going to show you base profile. It is a secret weapon of every engineer. This is part 2 of DevOps secret weapon. In part 1 I covered dot files, and in part 2 base profile, and in part 3 I will cover Linux custom commands. Base profile is a powerful but not like dot files. My purpose is to use it in my upcoming DevOps video. It will boost 10x speed to perform DevOps tasks. Here you always found complexity in simplicity. DevOps in Action channel more focused on DevOps in easy way. Document guide is available in video's description. Let's jump to the lab without any delay. You can find all links in my YouTube channel and on my GitHub repo. Click on base profile. Here I added all details related to base profile and base RC. You can read it. A base profile is a configuration file in your home directory used to customize the base shell environment when you log in. It contains commands that are executed when you log in interactively. It allows you to set environment variable, aliases, function, and other settings specific to your user profile. It's reduce time and increase productivity. I always prefer dot files over base profile. Dot file have multiple functionality. If you not watch that video, then watch that one first. I will provide link in video's description. So let's see base profile in action. I'm not explaining these things. I just want to show you in action. So here are some examples, and here are some advanced examples. So let's start and see what it is. Okay, so here you can see I connected the same server but with two different users. Okay, one user is demo, where is I want to show you base profile, and one user is user where already dot files is present. You can see here look wise. Okay, so let's start the base profile usage first. So base profile is very easy. Just connect your user and simply edit dot base profile under your root, under your home directory, not root directory, under your home directory. Once you click on it, you can add, let's say, this one. Okay, so here you can see I added IP info, install, and install basic. These are function, these three are function, and these are aliases. Again, this is function, this is again functions. Okay, so I added 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 functions there, also some aliases. Okay, so let's see it is working or not. I not reloaded, not loaded base profile in terminal. That's why it will not work. For that you need to load base profile. Okay, so to load base profile, either you can use source profile, base profile, or you can click on directly using the dot. Okay, so base profile is loaded. Let's see one by one. IP info. So IP info is a function, but after adding in base profile, it is very simple way. You can just click on IP info to show your IP information. Okay, so you can see here my location and everything is available here. Okay, second one is the install. So let's say I want to install some packages, but for that you need to type always apt get install something like that, but you can get rid of that commands continuously typing, and sometime it's type of mistake. So just simple type install, and after that put any package which you want to install. Let's say in my case I want to install nginx. Okay, it's very simple way. Okay, you can see here nginx is installed. Again I want to install, let's say stop. Okay, I believe it is there. Yes, it is there. And let's say I want to install zip package. Yeah, zip is already there. It is already there. So you can install any package using these things. And one more thing here, you can see install basic. I already added. This is basically I'm using my production application, so I always prefer to use this command install basic, and in one click it will install all the packages required to me. Next alias is home. So once you click on home, it will clear the screen, and after that it will cd your home user and type ls-alish. Okay, it will not work in my case because it's a demo user. So if I edit and change it to demo, then it will work. Home and my user is demo. Now I need to reload alias base profile, and now you can type home. You can see it works. And you can see top cpu as well. Top cpu is used by which command, and top memory used by which command. Okay, top memory is used by genome cell, because this is my ubuntu desktop, that's the reason it's showing genome cell. Okay, you can extract any zip file like tor.bz to tor.gz only with one command. Base profile is very helpful. In this case you can add your custom commands, you can add your some custom functions, custom aliases. Okay, so let's see this one, nt. So what is nt? Nt is test nginx and reload service. So it is used to when you modify your virtual host many times and you want to test and reload service. In that case I use it in production scenario. Okay, so this is very simple, and once you click on here, this is the page same. Okay, and here the all things available here. So let's say I want to use docker and docker compose and kubernetes, some aliases. Okay, this is kubernetes and some gits command. Okay, so I'm copying all these things and putting in my base profile again. Last. Okay, it's done. Now I need to reload base profile. Once I reloaded it, you can see here all the things available related to my daily uses DevOps task. So add user to Docker group. Let's say if I want to use Docker PS, it's showing, but if this user is not in Docker group, you can add. You can install Docker with the simple pressing install Docker, and with Docker compose, yes, simply copy this one and paste here, and it will compose. Okay, it is very simple. You can do whatever you want with this profile, and there are a lot of things available. I customized daily uses based on my commands. Okay, and yeah, here dps docker ps -a and dpe dpi dpp, there are a lot available. So let's see dps docker ps -a dpp. In dpp command, you can see here I clear terminal and docker ps formatted table. I formatted table according to my requirements. dpia, so what is dpia? Docker ps, and I added my name, first character Ibrar Ansari there. Okay, dp Ibrar Ansari there. Okay, so I used to customize my required format. Okay, dpl docker pull, let's say dpl docker pull, I want to pull nginx. You can see here it's, oh, it's already there. Okay, let's docker pull ubuntu. Yeah, it's downloaded. Okay, so with the help of dpl you can pull image, and dis you can list down docker image. Instead of typing a bigger command, you can use base profile, and I always prefer use dot files instead of base profile, but if you don't familiar dot files, it's okay, you can stick with the base profile. Okay, and instead of typing many bigger command, let's say this is very big command, docker rm ps -q exited, so drs. So you can type drs. Basically there is no exited containers, that's the reason it's showing like this. And if you want to remove dangling image, then instead of typing the whole bigger command, you can use ddi simply. Okay, you can see here untagged and deleted dangling image. Next is decx. Then dec is to attach container with the base and with the sh. Okay, for this let me show you some example. Let's see, I am attaching one okay, okay, I need one terminal. Hello, new terminal opened. Okay, so what we need to do, I run the alpine image. In alpine image there is sh, not base. So once you click on dec, what would be the name? Yeah, name was nginx. So dec din. You can see here you cannot enter the nginx container. For that you need to use decx. Once you use decx, it will execute it with the sh command. Okay, similar to, let's say if you run instead of alpine, you can simply run the nginx, and after that you can land using dec. You can land with the dec as well and decx as well if sh is there. Okay, you can connect with the both command, right? And one command is dhp. So once you click on dhp, you can get help of all possible commands. Okay, so let's say you applied base profile and don't remember but was that case you can just press the DHP, so it will list all possible commands. Okay, Docker Compose. Okay, so let's have a look of Docker Compose as well. For that, let's see, let's create a Docker Compose file first. No YAML. Here I am putting simply a Alpine container. Okay, instead of uh, running Docker Compose build or Docker Compose up, Docker Compose down, I am just pressing DUP, Docker up. You can see Nginx is already there. Oh, okay, so I not exit it. There is no command, no containers. Now you can see here my Docker container is running. Basically, with the base profile you can get a lot of shortcuts. Okay, so we ran the tab command here, and we don't want, if let's say I want to delete it using simply d down. Similarly, you can get related to Kubernetes KC help. So once you press the K, basically kubectl is not there. That's the reason it's showing like that. Okay, and yeah, let's say if you want to install and if you want to use more than related to kubectl, git and other things, you can do one thing. You can go there, here, and use the dot files and click on the config. Here you can find all the base profile config. Okay, let's say if you want to use Terraform, simply click on Terraform and copy these things, and again open here nano and open the last, paste the your Terra. If you want to, let's say Ansible, so you can simply copy the Ansible things and paste the Ansible related base profile. Basically files I build top of base profile, but it's have a lot of advantage. And yeah, Jenkins, I already added Jenkins. You can take a Jenkins backup. So let me show you some difference between base profile and dot files. Okay, base profile is not powerful as dot file is, so let's see in action side by side. Just okay, so here you can see we added this is the dot files already loaded, and in the demo we added the base profile we did right now. And what command we already used, once you press Ctrl R, in base profile you can see reverse search, but in once you press Ctrl R, there you can see all the things listed down. Simply you can use any of. Okay, you can see the difference between base profile and dot files. And next is suggestion and auto completion. Okay, Once you press nano here, and there is no suggestion, there is no once you click on, you can see all possible files is there. What is the difference between dot files and base profile? Again, let's say you want to restart some services. In that case, you want to use systemctl. Here, after pressing tab, you can see the list, but here you can see, and you can see all the possible commands available for systemctl. Okay, and once you press tab and to services, okay, similar to service. Once you press the service, there is no suggestion. Which service you want to restart, you can see both side by side. Okay, here I already added install, and here you can see command. Basically in dot files I already added a lot of DevOps tool installation commands. By default, install Ansible, install Consul, Helm, Terraform, AWS CLI, GCP, Jenkins, Tmax, Azure CLI, GitLab Runner. There are a lot of things available. Let's say in my case, I want to, Nginx is already installed. So let's see the Nginx one. Basically, first update the repo, and after that it will install the Nginx. Let's follow the full things. Okay, it's installing in the command as well. Nginx is already installed. The commands Nginx install. Okay, again here there is no system info, but in dot files there are predefined system info. I all the things really simply you can print it, and if you want to in file, you can file you info dot, it will add in info dot. Next one is Kubernetes related things, and in dot file simply let's say I build the new release, you can simply update dot files, typing of it's already up to date. And in base profile there is no trace related things, but you can add it, and in dot files there is a trace s file in. What happened, it's move info.txt to your home directory, and there is one hidden file, hidden folder, that name is trace instead of rm trace. And after doing your task after 1 week 2 week, you can remove from the trace. Okay. That's the renamed, it's moved but renamed. Good. And in dot files there are a lot of things available. For that you need to see dot files video. That's it for today. If you don't want to use dot files and you want to stick to base profile, then you can just copy all the things from here, and also you can find out from the GitHub file. Let's say base profile There are a lot of base profile available. You can copy according to your need simply from here and add it in your base profile. After that, reload it and start using. Okay, I think that's enough for today. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any question, leave a comment. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead. See you in the next video.